class 10th class 10th mathematics class 10th mathematics chapter 2 polynomials RD ceremony RS Agrawal. Now I am going to explain about a relation between the zeros and coefficient of a quadratic polynomial. A relation between the zeros and coefficients of a quadratic polynomials. Relations between the zeros and coefficient of a quadratic polynomials. For this relation, let it is a quadratic polynomial. It means it has two roots. It means zeros. Let alpha and beta be the zeros of a quadratic polynomial. Quadratic polynomial. We know that the general form of quadratic polynomials px is equal to ax square plus bx plus c, where a is equal to not 0. Then quadratic equation, it means it has two factors. So its roots is alpha and beta. It means also called as zeros of these quadratic polynomials. It means it has two factors. It means alpha and beta are the factors of this polynomial px, ax square plus bx. So first factor is x minus alpha and x minus beta are the factors of px. And now we can write that these are the factor of this px. It means px is therefore ax square plus bx plus c is equal to x minus alpha, x minus beta, and k is constant, where k is constant implies k into, now multiply this x square plus minus alpha x minus plus minus beta x minus plus alpha beta. Next step, k x square minus alpha x minus beta x minus alpha beta. In this step k x square minus x is common. X is common, it means alpha plus beta x minus alpha beta, plus minus x, alpha x minus plus minus beta x. In this term, now multiply each term by k. We get kx square minus k alpha plus beta x minus k alpha beta implies ax square plus beta x plus c. On comparing coefficients of like powers of x on both sides, we get a power x square, its coefficient is a, and x square, its power is x square, its coefficient is k. Whole LHS side value is equal to whole RHS value. It is possible when like power of x coefficients are equal. It means x square's coefficient is a, and also in right side x square coefficient is k. This equation shows that a is equal to k. And similarly x power 1 coefficient of x is plus b is equal to coefficient of x power 1 is minus k alpha plus beta. And next c, it means coefficients are constant terms are equal to constant term. It means c is equal to minus k alpha beta minus k alpha beta minus plus. Here is mistake. When we multiply beta by this plus alpha beta, it's my mistake. Alpha beta, here also plus. This constants is equal to this constant. Now we know that here beta is equal to minus k alpha plus beta, and also we know that value of a is k. Now putting the value of k, b is equal to minus value of k is a. Here putting the value of k is a. Alpha plus beta implies beta by, here multiply divides, minus a is equal to alpha plus beta. Now arrange this equation. Alpha plus beta is equal to, a standard form of this form is minus beta by a. It means these are sum of the zeros. These are the sum of the zeros. So we can write in words sum of zeros is equal to minus b is coefficient of b minus b coefficient of x. B is coefficient of x. We write minus b. B is a coefficient of x. B is a coefficient of x. X coefficient is plus b. Here is minus is common and b coefficient of x. Coefficient of x by, here by a is a coefficient of x square. Coefficient of x square. In words, this. Now we are putting the value of k in this condition. C is equal to, here I am writing, we know that C is equal to k alpha beta. C is equal to k alpha beta, implies value of k is equal to a. Here value of k is equal to a. Here putting the value of k is equal to a. Alpha beta implies c by a. Here multiply a, divides in LHS side. Alpha into beta. It's a product of zeros. We can write product of zeros, products of zeros is equal to c by a. What is c? The constant term. C is constant term. Constant term by, here a is coefficient of here a is coefficient of x square. We write about a FICIENT coefficient of x square. It's proved. It is both are formula. Sum of the zeros by minus b by a, it means minus coefficient of x by coefficient of x square. Product of zeros is constant term by coefficient of x square. It means c by a. It's enough. In next video I will solve next some questions of this chapter, polynomials.